Welcome to Kung Fu Habit number 2. We're going to talk about why Native American heroes aren't being pushed. So, I'm going to get in a shower, and I'm going to make 2 videos after I get out of the shower. But for this one, and for the next one, they're going to happen before I get out of the shower, before I get in the shower. Alright, so let's talk about Native American superheroes. Now, if you're with me from TikTok, then you don't need visuals, and I'm not going to do visuals. But I want you to understand that there are not enough Native American-driven shows. There are not enough Native American heroes being pushed by Marvel or by DC. Which really, when you get down to it, it really fucking sucks. I'm sorry for swearing. But you know, alright, DC has Apache Chief, maybe a couple of other cats, but they're not really pushing them. And Marvel has at least 5 to 7 heroes. And again, they aren't really pushing them. Now, granted, Echo is coming. She's a new character. And, you know, there's a lot that you can find out about her. She's Mexican, and she's, damn it, I forgot what the hell else she was. But she's mixed, so that's good. But, again, there's not enough Native American characters being pushed by Marvel or DC, comic book wise. Yes, I'm stripping. But I did this on TikTok. I did five videos about why these heroes aren't being pushed, and why, as a mixed Native person, that TikTok also has battle gauntlets, but they never have Native American characters in the battle gauntlets, which is what led me to making the videos in the first place. That's not sugarcoat the shit. Every time I see who wins and why, there's never a Native character looking back at me. There's a black character, or there's a white character, or there's some guy from outer fucking space. But there's never Warpath, or Thunderbird, or American Eagle, or Wyatt Wingfoot, who has no superpowers, but still has fought alongside great fighters with superpowers. He's fought beside the Fantastic Four. Hell, he used to date She-Hulk. He's gotten them out of a lot of pickles. You know, places where somebody without powers could go. Wyatt Wingfoot would be the guy you call. So, that being said, I don't recall him being in She-Hulk because I never saw the She-Hulk show. But if he was in She-Hulk, or if he was mentioned in She-Hulk, I haven't been able to find any clips yet, so maybe they just don't know who the fuck I'm talking about. But anyway, there's no push for American Eagle. There's no push for Jesse Blackcrow. Jesse Blackcrow has an interesting story. There's no push for Red Wolf 1, 2, or 3. There's no push for Puma, who's a Spider-Man enemy who's Native American. There's no push for Forge. There's no push for Scalp Hunter. There's no push for any Native American characters in Marvel. Like, with the exception of Echo, there's no, like, characterization. You've seen Warpath in, damn, what the fuck was it? They had a Fox TV show. It was the X-Men, but it wasn't called the X-Men. And it wasn't called Mutant X. Damn. Because it had the dude from True Blood on it. That's the daddy. And it talked about Strucker. Well, I can't remember the name of it. The girl from MTV on there, Jamie, the Chinese girl, she was on there. But Warpath, they gave him James Proudstar's story, but it was John Proudstar, I believe, that they were doing it with. And I can't remember the name of the show. But again, he was the only Native in the whole damn show. If you've seen X-Men Days of Future Past, you got to see Bishop, and you got to see Warpath, but you didn't get to see a lot of Warpath. And you didn't get to see much of anybody. You didn't really get to see Jubilee, but you got to see Rogue, and somehow or another she has time-traveling powers through manipulation, and she can, like, send Logan to his other body in the past. You know. And then, that's pretty much it. In Legion, they had a Native American in there. But, you know, it wasn't like a Native that was well known, you know. So you have to ask yourself, especially if you're Native, where are the Native characters at? You know, where are they? And they don't have any, you know. And they rarely have any mixed characters. Now, Echo, she's mixed with Mexican and something else. I do not feel like digging out the damn book, but I know she's mixed. And she's also hearing impaired. So, that's going to be an interesting show. Now, I don't know if they're actually going to hire a full-blooded native girl who's hearing impaired to play her, because Disney's keeping everything on the wraps. Y'all know how Kevin Feige works. And Kevin Feige, I'm available. I'm also part native. I'm just not female. So that works that out. Anyway, the fact that there are at least 13 native superheroes in Marvel, and none of them really have had successful runs. And I was talking to a woman that I follow who's mixed native, and she pointed out something to me that it really didn't dawn on me. So I understand, but she said that they're not really trying to cater to the native diaspora, so that kind of reason why there's not a lot of native stories. But there are other Americans who would like to know about native stuff, you know, and that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna end the video here, and I want you guys to think about that shit. And then I'm going to talk about martial arts next. It's also going to be a short video because I need to get in the shower and then post these, sing the songs, and cue up Mass Effect.